Have you ever felt like life is a series of unpredictable challenges? From constant notifications on your phone to endless deadlines at work and unexpected conflicts with people, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if you could face all these situations with calm, clarity, and an unshakable sense of control? The secret lies in an ancient philosophy called Stoicism. Unlike other philosophies that feel distant and abstract, Stoicism is a practical guide for life. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus believed that true strength doesn't come from controlling the outside world, but from mastering your inner responses to it. In today's video, you'll discover how to apply Stoic principles to your everyday life, turning obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into moments of growth. You may have wondered how some people remain calm and collected in the face of chaos, while others fall apart at the first sign of difficulty. The answer lies not in their circumstances, but in their mindset. And the good news is that you can build this mindset too. Throughout this video, I'll share practical strategies to help you live with a Stoic perspective. Whether you're dealing with workplace stress, difficult people, or emotional turbulence, these teachings will change how you experience life. But before we dive in, here's a quick reminder. If you're serious about developing a stronger mindset and mastering your emotions, check out the exclusive training linked in the description and pinned comment. This training is designed to help you take control of your life and live with greater purpose. But don't click just yet. Stay with me until the end, and you'll see why this training could be the perfect next step in your journey. Now let's begin our deep dive into Stoic philosophy and how you can use it to strengthen your mind and transform your daily experiences. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the belief that we cannot control external events, but we can always control how we respond to them. This distinction is the foundation of resilience, clarity, and personal power. While it might sound abstract at first, these ideas can be applied to everyday situations in highly practical ways. Let's explore how adopting Stoic principles can completely change how you approach challenges, emotions, and relationships in your daily life. Imagine a typical day at work where things aren't going your way. Deadlines pile up, your boss expects more than you can deliver, and colleagues seem to complicate every task. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even defeated. But according to Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This insight reminds us that the situation itself isn't the problem, it's our reaction to it. The first step in practicing Stoicism is learning to separate what is within your control from what is not. Your boss's demands, out of your control. How you choose to manage your time and respond to stress, completely within your control. This mental shift from focusing on the external to mastering the internal is liberating. Suddenly, the pressure diminishes, and you can focus on what truly matters, doing your best without being consumed by factors beyond your influence. Another practical tool in Stoicism is the practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This is a mental exercise where you prepare yourself for the worst possible outcomes. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about being ready. By imagining possible setbacks or challenges in advance, you can reduce the shock when things go wrong and respond with calm and confidence. For example, if you have an important presentation at work, take a moment to think about what could go wrong. Maybe the projector fails, or you forget your key points. By anticipating these problems, you can prepare a backup plan, reducing anxiety and increasing your chances of success. Let's move on to another common scenario, dealing with difficult people. We all have that one person in our lives who seems to thrive on conflict, criticism, or negativity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a key figure in Stoic philosophy, offers timeless advice on this. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, People I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But none of these things can harm me if I do not let them. Instead of being surprised or upset by difficult people, expect their behavior. When it happens, remain calm and refuse to be pulled into their emotional storm. Remember, you can't control their actions, but you can control your response. By doing so, you maintain your inner peace and, more often than not, disarm their negativity. Another key principle of Stoicism that can be applied daily is the art of emotional regulation. Imagine being stuck in traffic after a long day at work. The instinctive reaction for most people is to get frustrated, curse at the other drivers, and let their moods spiral downward. However, a Stoic approach would be entirely different. Instead of focusing on the inconvenience, you would remind yourself that the traffic is beyond your control. You can't change the situation, but you can change how you experience it. By shifting your mindset, you could turn that frustrating moment into an opportunity, perhaps to listen to an audiobook, reflect on your day, or practice patience. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." What he meant is that growth often requires us to step back from emotional reactions and embrace self-discipline. Now let's address relationships, one of the most emotionally charged areas of life. Whether it's dealing with family, friends, or a romantic partner, emotional ups and downs are inevitable. In these situations, Stoicism teaches us to approach our emotions with curiosity rather than judgment. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but observing them without being controlled by them. For example, imagine you're in a disagreement with your significant other. The natural tendency might be to lash out or defend yourself aggressively, but a Stoic would pause, breathe, and ask, "Is this worth my peace?" Often, that moment of reflection can change the course of the argument. Instead of escalating it, you find a way to respond with calm and clarity. Another Stoic exercise that can help in relationships is the concept of negative visualization. This practice involves imagining life without the things you cherish most, not to dwell in sadness, but to cultivate gratitude. By visualizing the loss of something precious, you gain a deeper appreciation for it in the present moment. Try this. The next time you feel frustrated with a loved one, imagine life without them for a brief moment, and you'll find that your perspective softens, replaced by gratitude rather than irritation. When it comes to achieving personal goals, Stoicism emphasizes action over endless planning. Too many people get stuck in analysis paralysis, waiting for the perfect moment to start a project, pursue a dream, or make a big decision. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the obstacles you face aren't roadblocks, they're the path itself. If you're hesitating to take a leap in your career, fitness journey, or creative pursuit, ask yourself, what am I waiting for? Often the answer is fear of failure. But Stoicism reframes failure as a necessary part of growth. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. The key is to start, adapt, and keep moving forward. In personal growth, the Stoic practice of embracing discomfort is transformative. Modern society often conditions us to seek comfort at all costs. Yet the Stoics knew that true growth happens at the edge of discomfort. Marcus Aurelius famously advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Think about your daily routine. How often do you push yourself beyond what feels comfortable? It could be something as simple as getting up early to exercise, having a difficult conversation you've been avoiding, or working on a skill that feels challenging. Stoicism teaches us to face these moments head-on, not because they're pleasant, but because they make us stronger and more resilient. The more you practice embracing discomfort, the easier it becomes to handle life's inevitable difficulties. For example, let's say you've always found public speaking terrifying. Instead of avoiding it, a Stoic would recommend confronting it little by little. Start by speaking in front of a small group, then gradually increase the audience size. Each step reinforces your confidence and builds your emotional resilience. Let's shift gears and talk about decision-making. One of the most powerful Stoic tools for making better decisions is the concept of focusing on what's essential. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted by endless options and opportunities. But Stoicism encourages us to cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. Ask yourself, what is my highest priority right now? What action will bring the most meaningful result? By focusing on essentials, you avoid wasting energy on trivial matters and invest your time in what really counts. Epictetus believed that true freedom comes from knowing what's within your control and letting go of everything else. When you approach your goals with this kind of clarity, you'll notice a significant change. Tasks that once felt overwhelming become manageable, and decisions that seemed complicated suddenly feel simple. By practicing this kind of mental discipline daily, you'll build an unshakable mindset that can withstand life's ups and downs. Now, let's not forget the importance of physical well-being in Stoic philosophy. While Stoicism is often seen as a philosophy of the mind, the body plays an essential role in achieving mental clarity. The Stoics believed in living a balanced life, which included taking care of your physical health. Regular exercise, proper nutrition and rest are crucial components of building a resilient mind. As Seneca wisely said, a sound mind in a sound body. Taking care of your physical health is not about vanity. It's about equipping yourself to face life's challenges. With strength and endurance, a simple walk in nature, mindful breathing or stretching can reset your mind and prepare you for whatever comes next. You've made it this far, and that already sets you apart from most. The journey we've taken today has shown how powerful Stoic philosophy can be when applied to everyday life. But remember, knowing these principles is only the beginning. True transformation happens when you apply them consistently and intentionally. Now think back to everything we've covered, learning to control your reactions instead of external events, practicing gratitude and negative visualization, embracing discomfort, and focusing on what truly matters. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that can change your life if you allow them to. In your daily life, challenges will continue to arise. There will always be unexpected obstacles, difficult people, and moments of uncertainty. But the difference now is that you have a set of powerful mental tools at your disposal. When you're faced with an emotionally charged situation, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it's not, let it go. The strength you build through Stoic practice is cumulative. Each small victory, every time you stay calm in traffic, every time you choose not to react impulsively, every time you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, adds up. Over time, these small moments of discipline become a part of who you are. But before you go, here's something critical. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. Some days, you'll feel on top of the world, mastering your emotions with ease. Other days, you'll fall back into old patterns, and that's okay. What matters most is that you keep moving forward. Here's what I want you to do next. Over the next few days, start applying just one Stoic principle in your life. Maybe it's practicing gratitude every morning. Maybe it's focusing on what's within your control at work. Maybe it's embracing a small discomfort to build resilience. Start small, but start today. And if this message resonates with you, there's more waiting for you. Remember that exclusive training I mentioned earlier? It's available in the description and pinned comment. This training is for those who want to go deeper, to truly master their mindset and live a life of purpose and strength. If you're serious about transformation, don't miss it, but take your time. Watch this video to the end, absorb the lessons, and decide if that step is right for you. Before we wrap up, let me ask, which Stoic principle stood out to you the most today? Share it in the comments below. Not only does your comment help strengthen this community, but it also helps you commit to the journey. If you found value here, show your support with a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Share this video with a friend who could benefit from these lessons. You might be the one to introduce them to a life-changing perspective. Finally, remember that your journey doesn't end here. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to become more resilient, and to live with greater clarity and purpose. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and always keep growing.